All right, 16th note strumming pattern, the classic gallop. So, count for this is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, down, up, 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 down, down, up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 2, down picking. So I think it would be a really good idea for day number 1, work it up the traditional way. So no repeats, just work it up 60, 65, 70, 75, all that until you hit a max speed, and then start adding in the reps. So once you get your 4 repetitions the next day, if you can't do this thing we've talked about where you do just a little bit at a time and work up. I don't want to say this. I want to be clear on describing all the steps, because I believe you're following the current step thing correctly, but let's release what I talked about before. You're following that correctly. I think because this one was giving you trouble, it would be very good idea work it up the traditional way first. And let's say you get up to 180, or let's say you get up to 200 for the maximum speed. And then you eventually have to work your way down to 180 to get all 4 repetitions. So the next day you go to practice, try starting at the 180 and follow those steps of, playing that much at 180, and then this much at 180, and then that much at 180. And then the whole thing minus the repeats at 180. And then try it twice through, and then 3 times a 4. If it feels like that's too much, start going down in 5s until you're able to... I just realized I didn't have the chord name there. Start going down in 5s until you're able to get all 4 repetitions. And then begin working up in 1s again. So let's say you're definitely, like maybe you get 2 times through with the 180. And again, we're starting cold. We're starting without any warm-up. The warm-up is just playing a tiny piece of it at a time. So let's say you got it, barely got it at 180, playing it twice through. 3 times through, just not happening. So drop it down to 175, and then maybe that's enough for you to get all 4 repetitions. So once you get that, then go to 176 and do it again. Then go to 177 and do it again. So drop it down only if you need to. Go down in 5s to finally get to a speed you can accomplish all 4 repetitions again. Because we want to stay as close to your maximum speed with this stuff. So this way your base level speed continues to raise up. And it becomes easier and easier to start down picking quickly right away. That being said, again, for day one, even if you've already practiced, do it this way. Work it up the traditional way without the repeats to make sure that everything sounds nice and good. So let's start with that. I'm going to start it at the old 60. No repeats. This is what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to get used to this pattern. We want to be able to play obvious palm mutes and obvious non-palm mute stuff. 1, 2, keep it clean. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now up to 200, following the steps as if this was day number 2 on the practice. So step 1, I'm going to play each thing 3 times in a row here, so you can follow along. You only play it once. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, next step. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next step. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next, everything minus the repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to breathe 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Number 3, speed picking. Alright, so this one we do need to get up to at least 180. We need to do it. So if that means adding 1 bar at a time, totally fine. So you can start by just doing that, and then add a bar, add a bar, add a bar, and so on. But yes, we need to get this one to 180. Keep it clean. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was terrible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. One, two, three. And there we go. All right. Any questions come up, let me know. And I'll see you again in 2 weeks.